Bonjour, ni hao.
Welcome back to the Gaymeboyz channel.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Tim.
And today we're here with the Epcot and Hollywood Studios. So it was so great to stay at the Art of Animation. We will link our room and resort tour of that video above and below. But it was so great to take the skyliner to Epcot.
Yes, and there was only one time where we had to share it with someone. But it's so nice seeing all the views.
This is Tim's outfit of the day. He has a cute Wreck-It Ralph look that you'll see a lot. Girl, look how orange you look. I have an Orangeburg Drag Race shirt on with a clear mini backpack because I always find that using the clear mini bag through security definitely helps out. I have no idea what I'm talking about here.
I think you were talking about how much longer it is, as it does all the turns.
Oh yeah, it was a really nice experience to see. And so there is Tim again, loving walking into the France side of Epcot.
Yeah, it dropped us right off there, which was nice.
And it was so great to use our Disney Genie Plus and our paid lightning lanes because we were able to get lightning lanes for Cosmic Rewind and Ratatouille. It was a nice day. It was kind of overcast, but it definitely got hot later. There's Test Track. This area is really great between the Connections Eatery, the new Mission Space Restaurant, and this. This is finally feeling like it's more complete than it used to be. But fun fact, the last time Tim and I were here, we were actually riding Ellen's Universe of Energy, which comment below if you remember that ride and attraction. But I am so excited. I've heard this is supposed to be amazing. I have heard all of the things. I cannot wait. This is legit. Thank you. You too. Oh, well, I mean, you work here.
The singularity is just one of the commonalities between our two worlds that we will explore today. Welcome, Terrans, to the wonders of Xandar.
So what I've noticed about Disney in all of their new line queues, including the one at Star Wars, they love a sloping ramp. Everything now goes in this corkscrew. And then we go in this hallway. And I don't know who this girl is.
And I don't know who this girl is.
I don't know what any of this is. Oh, that's the ride we rode, I think.
Well, okay, but it was 12%. Well, go on, introduce yourself. Have you forgotten who I am?
This is none other than Drax the Destroyer.
See? The machine knows who I am. Anyways, I danced circles around the three dude. You're weird and embarrassing dances.
This room really is bee's knees. Because of honeycombs. Get it? Dad joke.
Greetings, Terrans. I am Nova Prime Irani Real, commander of the Nova Corps.
Glenn Close, but no cigar.
Tim and I don't have any ride footage of this because the ride queue said, don't film, so we only have this pre-show.
Yeah, it was really fun. A lot of people are saying, don't go on it if you got motion sickness. And, I haven't ate anything at this point, and my stomach was queasy, so I was nervous. But it was completely fine. It was a lot of... I had so much fun, I didn't even notice there was, different songs in your vehicle. I didn't even notice there was music.
A lot of people were commenting, what song did you get? And I could not tell you what song we had, but I just know I had a lot of fun. And it's an awesome ride because it makes me realize that, I'm getting older and I don't really need to ride on Space Mountain because Space Mountain hurts. And this is like a smoother, more enjoyable Space Mountain-esque experience. And so here is us on the ride, and look at us having so much fun.
Yeah, there was a lot of twists and turns.
This is becoming one of my new favorite rides because it's new, and especially since we rode the Aerosmith ride later, you can definitely tell when the rides are older and when new rides are smoother and more engineered for comfort. So after the ride, you don't exit through a gift shop. You have to like walk around to get into the gift shop. And we didn't buy anything here. We just looked because we really don't collect any Guardians merchandise, but there was some cute stuff. I loved that tie-dye tank for a split second. And look, Baby Groot. Comment below if you are watching the new I'm Groot series. And then a lot of Infinity Gauntlets and such. But yeah, it was also kind of crowded in here, so I didn't want to spend too much time in here. So after the ride, we needed to get something to eat because, as Tim said, we had not eaten anything.
Yeah, so we decided to go to the new Connections Eatery. I've seen a lot of people go in there. It's better to order ahead because we did wait in this line for a very long time. They have like simple stuff like burgers and just the normal kind of quick service food.
There's a very large group of kids that were taking forever, but you can see how long these lines were. Tim and I actually stood in separate lines to see who would get there first. And then Tim got the burger.
Yeah, the fries were really good. The burger was okay. I probably wouldn't get it again.
And then I got the fried chicken sandwich with this slaw. This chicken sandwich was good. I think this was definitely better than Tim's burger for sure. Oh no, and I was wearing my Stitch Magic band today. Don't know why I decided to show that off. But yeah, see, you can see Tim didn't eat half of his burger.
But they had ranch, which Ken's Ranch, holla.
Oh, and see, I ate everything. I was hungry.
We brought our reusable straws.
Oh, that is for sure. So we were walking after our lunch. I was worried that we weren't going to make our Fast Pass, but there is a lovely grace period with the Fast Pass system, so it was really nice to be able to have a leisurely lunch and then stroll over to Ratatouille. We don't have a lot of ride footage from this, or actually any. You can check out our thoughts on our first ride in our Walt Disney World vlog from New Year's, which we will link above and below. But I actually really enjoyed this ride this time more because when we first rode it, the mask mandate was still in effect. So with the mask on, it kind of made the goggles or glasses like foggy, and so I don't think I was able to enjoy it to the fullest, but I really enjoyed it this time. Look at Remy! Oh, yeah. Cheese! Fondue! French words! Oui, oui, oui! And then this is the cutest photo pass out of the ride.
Yes, it's so cute. And I love that we're in front of the fountain.
And it's like a camera that they put on the bottom so it like looks like you get this perspective of us running. And it's such a fun photo op that you should definitely do if you're in France. And then on the way out, we happened to see Tim's favorite princess.
Yes, and there was this girl in front of us that, like, I told what I was going to tell Aurora, and she stole it and asked before me. It was very awkward. But I got to meet my favorite princess. I still had stuff. We're talking about owls and Prince Philip.
Oh no, you'll hear the owl conversation at the end. Yes, but we also talked about her dress, and then we were able to take a picture with her, and we talked about her beautiful crown.
I love owls too, so we have that.
Stay cool. So after meeting Aurora, we went over and quickly rode Figment. I love this scene. It's a casino, so I always have to show it. And then exiting through the Figment ride. The reason why we did this is so that Tim could get a picture in front of the Ralph Breaks the Internet backdrop. And while we were there was a meet and greet with Joy, which we definitely had to take advantage of. So Tim and I were walking out of Epcot, and we were thinking, we didn't go on Soarin'. And I just said, why not look at the app? And the app, it was $3.39 on my phone. and there was a lightning lane at 3:40, so it's almost gonna be like a walk-on for us, as if we didn't even have a lightning lane, and then we can book another one. So totally trying to maximize our time at the lightning lane, and maximize our time here. We're soaring, flying. So after Soarin', we decided to head to Park Hop to Hollywood Studios via the Skyliner, but we were thirsty, so we got these really cute frozen drinks.
Yes, a frozen kook. 2 frozen kooks. They were so good. People get alcohol in them, but we didn't need that. It was too hot. And yes, the Skyliner ride was nice. Was this when we were in with someone else?
Yes, this is when we were shared with someone on the way to Hollywood Studios, because we had to do the transfer. But it was so convenient to be able to park hop, because normally Tim and I don't use the bus system, we drive between parks, so this was awesome to use park transportation. And when we got there, there was this awesome inflatable Baymax! And this is us walking into Hollywood Studios. Again, a lot of school groups when we were there over, like, July 8th.
Yeah, we were tempted to go in this pin store right away since it's right there, but we decided to do it on the way out because I believe we had a fast pass.
We did have a fast pass, I believe. After our photos, we had a Genie Plus Lightning Lane reservation for the alien saucers. Tim and I were just grabbing anything we could that was convenient. It was just really nice to plan our day that way. And I like this ride way more than I thought I did.
Yeah, it was fun. And we were in the same car this time. Sometimes we do different cars.
Oh, so after this, we wanted to do another meet and greet with Sully. And so to get to the meet and greet with Sully, you have to walk through the journey of Walt's life, or Disney, whatever. And this was really fun because you got to see all these models of the Disney parks around the world. So you saw Disneyland, there is California Adventure and Paradise Pier, and it was fun to learn about it. Tim and I had been to the Walt Disney Museum Figaro in San Francisco, so a lot of the Walt history we have done before, so this was just something quick that we had never done before. It was fun to walk around, and it definitely kept us cool in the summer heat.
Yes, and there was a lot of stuff to see. There was a lot of cool like artwork that we wanted figurines of. They didn't make those.
Unfortunately, they did not. Oh, Disney Sea. Oh, and look, there are the models of Epcot and Tower of Terror, as well as the Lincoln. And then the big thing they were promoting was the Disney Wish.
And Cinderella spinning.
So we get to the end where we think the meet and greet is, and there's this theater where the movie is, and we didn't want to watch the movie. And there's some costumes from The Descendants, as well as West Side Story. But we get there, and there's no meet and greet.
Yeah, Sully was off today. It was so sad.
And the worst is you can't even exit there, so we had to walk all the way back through. We realized that we had some time to kill, so we grabbed the first available Fast Pass, which is Muppets. And this is a fun ride because I feel like it's going to be not around soon, because this area of the park is so... I feel like this is going to be a newly developed area because this still feels incomplete. But it holds a lot of memories to when Disney Hollywood Studios actually focused on, like, backlot Hollywood Studios.
Hey, look! Look at the guy in the goofy mask! That's not a mask. Ooh. Sorry, lady!
Good job.
Good job.
After the Muppets, we had another Fast Pass for Aerosmith, which I haven't been on in years. This is just me taking pictures of myself to see how I look at Disney.
And I think this is the first time we actually didn't get to go on Tower of Terror, which was sad.
That's true, but it's fun to do different things on different Disney trips. And also, especially when we were only here for a couple of hours, I knew that we couldn't do everything, but it was still fun. And this ride queue is one of my favorites. I think this is one of the first really immersive line queues that I remember, at least. I'm sure there were others before it, but this is just one of the first ones I remember.
Right, I heard they're cutting Aerosmith out.
Oh, I don't know. Comment below if you've heard that rumor. But I always love a launch coaster. It reminds me of like Top Thrill Dragster. I'm a huge coaster enthusiast. And look, there we are. Yay! Hours later, his battery died. That's so sad. So, here's the real tea. On the skyliner back to Epcot, because we had dinner plans and we were meeting friends, it started pouring rain.
And lightning. So they closed the skyliner, and they were luckily able to route us to the buses, so we didn't have to like try to find a different transportation there.
Yes, the cast members, I will say, were so good at moving us all through to get us to the buses. They handled it like extreme pros. Now, here's the deal about the bus. The bus, people don't know how to move in towards the back of the bus. And this gentleman here, he and I actually got into kind of a verbal altercation because he was trying to tell me that I don't know, he's just being a jerk.
Yeah, and I found out, and I was getting mad.
Right.
Everyone on the bus was siding with us, though, because he was clearly just a
grumpy man,
privileged douche,
right? So like here's like we walked in on the bus and I could see that you could go all the way back in. So from when I stepped on the bus and they said it was full, I was able to walk and squeeze all the way into the very back corner, so you can tell how much room there was.
Yeah, we didn't want people standing in the rain, and this guy just cares about himself,
right? And there was even families that where I was sitting down talking to that were even broken apart, and they said another bus wasn't coming for like even as we were going through to get to Epcot. So we were really glad to get on the first bus that we did. There's us in the rain.
Luckily, we had our ponchos.
Yes, a must. So then when we finally got to dinner, wet, albeit, at Chef de France in France. And Tim, what did you have? The filet?
The steak filet.
And I had the beef bourguignon. I thought it was delicious. It was really yummy and wonderful.
Yeah, it was very good.
This was one of my favorite meals that we had the entire trip. Because we got to dinner so late because of the delays, we really didn't have any time at Epcot in the evening like I thought we were going to walk around and go to the other pavilions. So we wanted to go back to film at the Polynesian, check into the Polynesian, as well as hang out with Dis Family Adventures. And so we left right away. And actually, while we were walking, we got to see Harmonious, which I never need to see again now that I've seen it on Disney+.
Yeah, I don't love it.
We talked about this in our vlog over New Year's. It was our first time watching it, and I just find it to be such a hard show to watch because of the really bad sightline issues. I think that if you're not on looking at it from 90-degree perpendicular angles from like the front of World Showcase or from the center in like Japan, I think it's a really hard show to watch. But it was nice to see the fireworks and everything while we were walking to the front of the park, and it was nice because everyone was watching the fireworks show.
Yeah, so we headed over to Creations next to try to find some merch. And after that, of course, we went to the pin store.
Yeah, so this is us walking into Creations. We did do some shopping, and we will link that haul above and below. It was so much fun to get to hang out with Dis Family Adventures, and you can check out a bunch of the videos we did with them that we will include and link down below. So this is actually one of my favorite moments because this was our beautiful room at the Polynesian, and we will link the Polynesian tour and resort room tour above and below.
Yeah, I think at this point I was trying to get out of my wet and sweaty clothes. As John was watching this, I was kind of like unpacking a little, getting ready, because Dis Family was coming to our room to film some videos. But it was a beautiful, beautiful view of the water, and it looks really cool at night. It's very Hawaii vibes.
For sure. And like the perspective of seeing the fireworks show from this far away definitely gives this show a different scope and scale of like how it looks like as a whole cohesive show. Oh look, there's the boat, and this is actually like this moment is just so special, and getting to stay at the Polynesian and stay on the Seven Seas and the Lagoon specifically is a magical moment that we'll never forget.
Yes, and the boats, actually, you could hear them a little bit in the morning, but it's totally fine because it's giving you that Disney magic.
So we forgot to mention in this video that we did do dinner with our friends Dis Family Adventures. We'll insert a photo, but we had a very lovely time and we actually hung out the entire night afterwards. So be sure to look out for those videos.
We got home super late last night and filmed a bunch of content, which if you're not a subscriber, be sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified of our future videos with Dis Family Adventures. But we just absolutely love staying at the Polynesian. It is truly a magical moment that we will never forget, and the perfect kiss goodnight to our wonderful trip for Tim's birthday in July.
Yeah, so the room tour is probably up. We'll link that above and below.
And if you like this video, please take a moment to give this video a like. And if you're not a subscriber and enjoy Disney game, pop culture, and lifestyle related content, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified of our future videos. And until next time, take care and be well. Bye.